Thank you guys for getting up and coming out to play this morning. So we're gonna start off, shoulders back. Let's start with some easy shoulder rolls. We're gonna take a little side to side, taking this little tap. Just getting a little heat moving through the body. I'm gonna add some elbows. I'm gonna take that arm, full extension, pull it back. Pull those abs in. Think about that string out of the top of your head, and we're just gonna reverse. Good inhale, good exhale. And take that elbow forward. And I'm gonna bring it down, easy side to side. Take a little more of a dip, down and up. Taking those arms, I'm gonna get those elbows in, just make a light fist. Take a little reach across. Think about that reach out of the side body. I'm gonna take this reach overhead. Think about that extension, strong pull down. Still keeping that little easy side to side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it in, bob and weave, down, up. Now I'm going to take it to an easy little swing across, add a heel curl. Think about that navel to spine connection, guys. Draw that core in tight. Now I'm going to bring this up and over to a knee lift. Nice and tall, guys. Big reach. Up and over. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Come on down. Separate those feet, knees and toes. Striking out on an angle. We're going to go up and down. Just that easy little squat. And you don't have to start off super deep. I want you to drive your tailbone back. Reach it up and down. Good inhale, good exhale. And I'm going to hold it at the bottom. Add some easy pulses. Now I want to make sure that my knees aren't jutting past my toes. I want to think about that extension through my arms. My shoulders are back. There's a wall behind me, so I want to kind of lean toward that wall as opposed to pitching forward. Take it 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to sink and bring it up to the top. Now, I'm just going to rotate my body, so I'm going to go into a little split stance, and we're just going to take this easy dip. Down and up. Drive the arms down and up. Finding balance. That back knee lowering toward the floor. And depending on how you're feeling, it might kind of graze the floor. It doesn't have to. Nice and tall here, guys. And I'm going to take it down and press that heel back. So think about that extension through the heel, through the calf, really tall, shoulders back. Now I'm just going to take my arms, rotate out, go back into this wide stance. Take an inhale and exhale, come down. Now just rotate to the other side. So getting yourself set up, you're going to take that little dip and lift. Dip and lift. When you're ready, add those arms. Think about that string at the top of your head. So I want to think about this really nice little lower and lift, just straight up and down. Getting that back knee toward the floor. as low as you can. Scoop that belly in tight, guys. And let's go ahead and settle that back heel down. Think about that length through that heel, really tall, shoulders back. And I'm just gonna take and rotate back to the front. I'm gonna take a big inhale and exhale, hold it down. This time, little alternating heel lift, lift, and lift. So just about halfway down the squat, not super low, reaching out. Now, finding your posture, finding that balance, doubles. So you're going to double lift and lower, double lift and lower. Waking up those quads. Keep that belly button scooped, shoulders back. 3, 2, and 1. Take a little inhale, arms up. And exhale, bring it in. Shake it out a little bit if you need that. Give yourself a quick little break. We're gonna go into a little chair squat sequence. So for the chair squat, I wanna think about driving my tailbone back and just sinking the hips as low as I can. So when you're ready, we're gonna take it down and up, down and up. So sinking low. Now I think about kind of shifting my weight into the back of my heel as opposed to more to the front of the toe. So on this one, as I come down, I can almost kind of lift my toes a little bit, down and up. Now with this, let's go ahead and add a little single knee lift. So I'm gonna go down, pull up my right, down, pull up my left. So finding that balance, finding what you need, down and up, down and up, down. Nice and tall here, guys. Scoop that belly, hips back, knee up, hips back, knee up. Let's get a couple more each side. Scoop that belly. Now, I'm gonna hold it in my chair. So I'm just gonna hold it here, sinking those hips back, pulse. Keep reaching, keep it strong. 4, 3, 2, and bring it up. Give yourself a quick little shake, little anything you need. Wrist rotations, shoulder rolls. All right, so let's go ahead and bring our hand weights in. So I'm gonna start with 3s, and as we progress, I might move up, I might stay with these. All right, I'm gonna start with shoulders back. We're gonna go back to that wide stance, knees and toes out, and we're just gonna take a lift and lower. So just a lateral raise. Now I wanna make sure again, my knees are not shooting past my toes. Straight down and up, straight down and up. Now, I'm just gonna bring it in, flip my palms up, and do a little curl with that squat. So curl. Think about that string out of the top of your head, guys. Lower and lift with control. 3, and 2, and 1. Turn it back out. Lateral raise. Focus on those arms. Those legs are kind of on autopilot. Now bring it in and add your curls. Biceps curls, nice and tall. Elbows kind of hug the ribs. And 1 more of these. Go to your lateral raise. 4, 3, 2, and bring it in for your biceps. 4, 3, sink those hips back. 2, lateral raise, guys. 4, 3, 2, strong wrists and forearms. Elbows in, biceps. 4, 3, 2. Now let's go 2 and 2. I know it's been a million of these squats, but we're thinking about our arms. Biceps. 2 and 2. Woo! We'll give those legs a break in just a moment. Biceps. Now let's single these, guys. One lateral raise, one biceps curl. One lateral raise, one biceps curl. Almost there, scoop that belly. Last one, out and down. Go ahead and bring it in. Shake out those legs. That was a lot of legs. But we were thinking about those arms, right? Shoulders back. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this wide stance and I'm just gonna rotate. So I'm gonna start facing my right side first. And we are going to do a triceps kickback. So double kickback. And if you have this kind of weight, I'm gonna take my pinky finger by that little end cap so that I don't have to grasp super hard. So I'm down in the split lunge. And if you need to get up a little higher, that's okay too. Give those legs a little break. Taking it back and back. So I'm thinking about the back of the arm, my triceps. So getting these little extensions. I want to hold my elbows in place and then extend from there. So not a lot of movement at the shoulder, if any at all. Now from here, if you'd like, you can add a little dip as you extend. If you want to stay in place, you can stay right there. Focus on those arms. Nice and tall here, guys. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, and bring it in. Let's give those legs a little shake. Give them a little break. I'm going to take my light weights in hand, and I'm just going to stand here in place. We're going to take this little rotating punch to the front. So as I'm extending my arms from my body, I want to think about keeping this core really active, keeping your abs engaged, keeping a neutral spine so my booty's not sticking out. I want to think almost like kind of tucking my tailbone under. Keep that reach. Keep that breath moving. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it in. Shake it out. Give yourself a quick little break if you need to give your hands a little stretch as well. All right, so we're going to take that wide stance. We're going to turn and face the other direction. Another set of those triceps extensions. So bring those elbows, hold them in place, and you're just going to start with the long straight leg and extend. Extend. Think about lifting the heart, pressing the shoulders back. I want to scoop my belly toward my spine. So I want to think about that strong connection. While we're here, we also want to think about that strong pelvic floor. So really supporting from the inside and just pulling those abs in, pulling that pelvic floor up to support. Now you can stay here or add that little dip with extension. So just lowering that back knee. Nice and tall here, guys. Minimal movement at the shoulder, if any. I just want to extend out of that elbow. Let's keep it strong. 4, 3, 2, and bring it back to center. Let's do one more set of those little punches. So finding whatever stance you need, holding onto your weights, not a super strong grasp. We're just going to start with a little easy punch. Think about starting and ending this at your core. Your abs are in tight. And I've got my knees a little bit soft, tailbone kind of tucked under. I want to keep that strong, neutral spine. Keep it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and bring it in. Give yourself a quick little release. I'm going to set the weights down. Let's go to the back edge of our mat. I'm going to give those hands just a quick little flexion extension. All right, so we're going to take a walk. We're going to go into our downward facing dog, and we're just going to move between that down dog and plank, kind of getting this thoracic spine opening up a little bit more. All right, so nice and tall. Got that string, or that wall, excuse me, down the back. And we're going to inhale, exhale, peel away from that wall. Nod the chin down, scoop the belly. Knees are a little bit soft. And then we come to the floor and hold it here for a moment. Start by pedaling through the legs. Pop one knee, straighten the other. I'm gonna let the head relax forward and shake the head no. Both heels down and try to press just a bit deeper into your fold, bringing your belly toward your thighs. And if you need to continue to bend and straighten here, that's an option as well. Now fingertips are touching the floor. We're gonna take a little walk. So bringing this out into your downward facing dog. So get yourself settled in place and you can kind of walk around and adjust as you need. I'm gonna make sure that I've got my weight spread through my fingers, curling all the way into the fingertips. And when you're ready, go ahead and settle those heels into the floor as you can. Pushing your chest in the direction of your feet and scooping your belly button to your spine. Let's take a double lift and lower. Think about that stretch through the heel into the calf. Also, the upper body, pushing your shoulders and chest toward your feet. Go ahead and press your heels down, pushing a bit deeper into that fold, into that down dog. Now from here, scoop the belly and round the back forward. So like a cat stretch, coming forward to meet your plank. Adjusting if you need. Now I'm gonna find this long line. I wanna think about my hips being in alignment with, my shoulders, hips, and heels in alignment. So if your booty's still up a little bit high, squeeze a little harder, lower into place as you can. I'm gonna take some scapular push-ups. So pressing the floor away and then lowering my chest and ribs toward the floor. Now, go ahead and press and find that middle. I'm going to shift my hips back into my down dog, adjusting as you need. Now, I'm just going to keep my feet in place, and we're going to move between this down dog and our plank. So shifting forward and then bringing it back, pushing and shifting. Scoop that belly. Think about that nice long plank. Pushing back. Give yourself a couple more of these sets. Now we're going to bring it forward and hold it in our plank. Hold it here. We're going to lower really slow, 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. All the way to the floor. Go ahead and bring your elbows forward. So just stacking your elbows right below your shoulders. And bring yourself up for a really small back bend. You can also give your hands, wrist and forearms a little break here. All right, I'm gonna take this. We're gonna turn the toes, and I'm gonna peel and press into my down dog. So finding that down dog. I'm gonna bring my left foot more to center. Right leg is going to extend, lift, and lower. I wanna think about that line of the back of that leg into my glutes. Really strong and controlled. Pushing your chest toward your feet. Now, hold that leg up. Bring that knee forward. Hover, and then shoot it up. 3-legged dog, knee hover. 3-legged dog, knee hover. And I'm gonna bring this knee hover down for a quick little pigeon. They segue so nicely. Nice and tall here, guys. So I'm gonna think about drawing my shoulders back, really tall. Try to keep the hips as square as possible. If you have a yoga block handy and you wanna put that under your right hip, that can kind of help you keep those hips a bit more square if you're still working on that. Now this is one where I would turn into my knuckles and give my wrists just a little break. Nice and tall, shoulders back. And go ahead and lean forward into your reclining pigeon. Again, wrists and forearms. A little break if you need that. All right, so I'm going to place my hands just below my shoulders. Turn the back toe and lift and press into my downward facing dog. So same thing on the other side. Right foot comes a bit more center. Left foot extends. Lift and lower. Spread the weight through the fingers. Now, hold that leg, pull it forward, knee hover, and three-legged dog. This time, bring the foot to the inside, let that knee sink, and you're just sitting back into this pigeon, trying to maintain this really tall posture, shoulders back. So we're using these back muscles to hold ourselves up and back. I don't want to just use my arms to press me into this position. I should be able to kind of let go and hold it. Might not be pretty. Really tall, string out the top of your head, shoulders down. Now I'm just going to ease forward into my reclining pigeon. And I'm just going to ease into my left hip, drag my right leg around, and we're going to give the wrists a little break. And we're going to go into some of our abdominals. So grab a drink, pat some of the sweat off if you have any of that. All right, so I'm also going to have my weights handy. So bring your weights, have them nearby. I'm actually going to bring my other ones in as well. So I've got some 3s and I've got some 5s, so I can mix it up if I like. All right, so we are going to start off with our little half roll back. So I want to think about this navel to spine connection, and we're going to go into this little C curve. So I'm going to round this back and reach. I'm going to walk one leg up. I'm going to walk the other leg up. Now you can always hold behind the knees if you need that little bit of assistance. So just going to keep reaching. I want to think about drawing my belly button toward my spine, keeping that nice long reach. Shoulders are down. Think about the string also lifting out of the top of your head. Keep it strong, keep that breath. Now take an inhale, exhale, we're gonna bring it down, I'm gonna cross the ankles and take a quick little stretch forward. Now, you can choose to stay weight free or bringing a set of weights in, you can decide. So I'm going to lean back, I'm going to find that little balance point, I'm going to walk one leg up, other leg up, and I'm going to bring my arms wide. I'm going to take this little incline press, press. So I'm just keeping in this little tabletop position. Now, I'm going to alternately extend right, left, right, left, right, left. Now, if you need to do one or the other, do the arms. And 4, 3, 2, last one. Set your weights down. Take both legs up. Big reach. Now go back to your tabletop, and we're not going to take a break just yet. I'm going to go to genie arms. I'm going to lay back and pull my knees toward my forearms. Let's get 5 more. and pull it in. Give yourself a little break here. Whew, nice and tall, shoulders back. All right, so we're gonna go through another set of those alternating extended legs, alternating extensions, and we're gonna add obliques. So we're gonna add this little side to side. Now you can do it without weights, you can do it with weights. So whatever you like. I'm actually gonna take a little bit heavier weight, and I'm going to cross. You can stick with what you got if that's best for you right now. I'm gonna lean back, I'm gonna bring this up into my tabletop. I'm gonna turn right, extend right, left, right, left. Think about driving the elbow back, back, back. Here's 4, 3, 2, last 1, and I'm gonna press and bring it down. Woo! All right, so I'm gonna lay back. We're gonna go into a little bit of bridging. Trying to give your wrists a little bit of a break because we're gonna be getting into some push-ups. So we're gonna take this and lay it all the way back. All right, so I'm gonna bring my weights in. And for this one, I'm gonna use slightly heavier weights because I'm just going to place them right on the crease of my hip. And I'm just gonna use my hands to kind of hold them in place. With your feet about shoulder, hip distance apart. We're gonna peel from the tailbone. We're gonna inhale, exhale, peel and lift, coming up into this bridge. Now I wanna think about that support from underneath. So I wanna think about my glutes, lifting my hips, pressing up, my low back staying supported. And I'm just holding that weight in place. Inhale, exhale down with control. Nice and easy. All right, so adjust your feet if you need that. We're gonna inhale, exhale, and peel. Tuck the tailbone, lifting up, coming up into our shoulder bridge, keeping it really strong, just holding the weights in place. Big lift. Good inhale, exhale. Don't hold your breath with these guys. Take an inhale, and then exhale down with control. One vertebra at a time. All right, so I'm gonna take the weights into my hands. I'm gonna take this little football goalpost kind of position. We're gonna inhale and exhale, peel, coming up into your bridge. Now I'm gonna keep the bridge and we're gonna add this little press, up and down. Nice and long, controlled. Exhale, inhale. And I'm just bringing it, kind of bump the thumbs together. Now I'm not grasping my equipment. I want to think about just an easy grasp here, easy hold. I'm not grasping. And let's do 4, 3, 2, and I'm going to lower my hips and then lower the arms. All right, same idea. We're gonna come up into our bridge, and this time we're gonna do flies. So on this one, I wanna think about just a little bit of a bend of the elbow, so I'm not locking those weights out, all right? So I'm gonna start off, I'm just gonna have my elbows on the floor. Inhale, exhale, peel, coming into your bridge. We're gonna hold this bridge. I'm gonna extend my arms and just reaching over the heart, a little bit of a bend in the elbows, kind of like you're giving a big bear hug. We're gonna go out and up. Inhale down, exhale up. Keeping those hips lifted. So I want to keep those hips, just that isometric contraction, not shortening, not lengthening, just staying right in place. And press. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. 4 more flies. And 3, 2, and bring it up. I'm gonna lower my hips, and then I'm gonna lower my arms. You can set the weights down and bring the knees in for a quick little stretch of the low back and glutes if you would like that. All right, so I'm gonna get one more set of that isometric bridge, and we're gonna do these little triceps extensions. So just holding the elbows right in place. And if you don't have weights, I would say at the top, I just want you to think about really pressing your pinky finger to the other wall, really trying to engage the back of the arm, those triceps. All right, so when you're ready, go ahead and just bring those weights, just elbows on the floor. We're gonna bridge up. So inhale to start, exhale to peel, coming up, and then bring this just like we did before. But this time I do want my arms long and straight. We're gonna lower and lift and lower and lift. So think about your pinky finger guiding that end cap up. So keeping those hips lifted, keeping engaged. Exhale. Keep it strong. And let's get 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one, guys. Lower the hips. Lower the arms. Take them down. Give yourself a little break. All right, so bring this up and over, and I'll just keep the weights kind of handy but out of the way. We are going to come to our tabletop. So knees on the floor, hands on the floor. And I want to think about, again, spreading the weight through the fingers, shoulder blades down and back. We're just going to do a little short plank. So with this one, I turn my toes under. I'm going to engage my scapula down my back and just lift my knees. Holding really strong. Good inhale, exhale, guys. 3, 2, 1. Lower with control. Quick little child's pose. All right, so this time, turning the toes under, pressing into your down dog. So I'm going to turn my toes and press my tailbone up and back. So in my down dog, we are going to do our pike press push-up or down dog push-up. Space between our hands. We are going to lower the top of the head and press away. If you need a little bend of the knee, this might kind of help you. This can feel a little strange and kind of unnerving at first, almost like your head's going to go crashing to the floor. Just easy down and up, guys. It doesn't have to be super big. And bring it up to the top and hold. Bring it to your knees. And this time I'm going to shift back and give my wrists and forearms a little break. So just this little figure eight, wrist rotations, anything that you need. Okay, so we're going to go back to that short plank and we're going to add a little rotation to this, all right? So I'm just going to take this down, spread the weight through your fingers, shoulder blades, down your back. Turn your toes. We'll inhale and then exhale, lift. Just a couple of inches off the floor. And on this one, you can actually bring your feet a little closer together if you'd like. Now I'm just going to take a little twist and twist. So the feet are just adding that little pivot and twist and twist and twist. Repositioning as you need to. Mine kind of get slippy and slidey. And 4, 3, 2, last one, guys. And down, taking it back. Whew. There's your little wrist rotation. All right, so this time we're going to come out and we are going to do our push-ups, all right? Shoulders back. We're just going to walk out. So I'm going to take my hands a little further forward and I'm going to extend up, extend one leg back, other leg back. You can always come to your knees. Now I'm going to take a wider hand position for this. And these do not have to be super big push-ups. Take it 4, 3, 2, and hold. Ready? 4, 3, 2, and hold. Woo! I'm gonna set one knee down, other knee down. Quick little break. I wanna do that again. So just kind of making our way through some different push-up variations. Ready? Slide it out. Shift it forward. One foot back, other foot back. Taking those hands into place. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and hold. And again, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Knees down. Take a quick little release. Giving those wrists and forearms a little break. Woo! All right, guys. So we're gonna come to our forearms and we're gonna do a marching plank. All right, so that's one of our plank variations, push-up variations. So I'm gonna come out into my forearms and I'm gonna shift this back. Now you can always drop to your knees. And I'm gonna press up, up, and down, down. Then I'm gonna go up with the other hand first. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Woo! Up, up, down, down. Really strong, guys. Up, up, and down, and hold. Hips are low, booty down. 4, 3, 2, and take it back. Woo. Giving those arms, shoulders a little break. We might need some of those shoulder exercises in our flexibility class. All right, so any little stretches that you might need, opening up. All right, so for this next one, we're gonna do some Macarenas. So 4 Macarenas and 2 push-ups, either on your knees or on your toes, your choice. Ready? Bringing it out, so we're coming into our plank. So that Macarena is just a little shoulder tap. So coming into whichever position, trying to keep those hips from really shifting side to side. So I'm gonna tap, 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 tap. 2 push-ups, down and down. Macarenas, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 push-ups. Macarenas, 2. Woo, my shifts are big. And 2 push-ups. Last time, 4 Macarenas. Woo! 2 push-ups, and my last ones are on my knees. 2, and up. Taking it back. Giving yourself a nice little shoulder roll. Up and back. Give those arms a little break. Interlace. Knuckles down. Let's shift around to our hips. Let's get some more abs. So we're just gonna go to our crunches. Bringing yourself down to your back. All right, so starting off with your feet on the floor, knees about shoulder distance apart. Now, normally, I don't do a lot with my hands behind my head because I don't want to pull up my head, but if you want to support just kind of behind your ears, fingertips behind your ears, that is okay too. Hands in front on top of your forehead is another option. So from here, I want to think about this shortening rib to hip and crunch and crunch. Scoop your belly, lift and lift. Think about drawing the ribs to meet the hips, but also maybe the hips to meet the ribs. So a little curl and curl. Exhaling as we come up. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now walk your knees up. Continue your crunch. Let's keep this little tabletop. Knees at 90 degrees. Keep it strong. And 4, 3, 2. Now extend and hold. Reach those legs. Crunch. Scoop that belly. Come on, guys. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to unfold, reach opposite. Reach, reach, reach. Really strong through the legs. Reach. 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to hold it. I'm going to lower one leg and saw. Keep it strong. 4, 3, 2, and bring it up. Switch sides, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and bring it in, bring it down. Let's stretch it out. Nice and long. Think about lengthening those abs. So before we were shortening, this time think about lengthening. All right, so just a quick little hollow body exercise. So this one, I just want to think about this kind of scoop, this navel to spine connection, and almost kind of rocking your low back into the floor to create this little kind of a bowl. So I'm going to reach my arms out. I'm going to scoop that belly. I'm going to lift my head and shoulders. I'm going to extend one leg. I'm going to extend the other leg and hold. Keep reaching. Now, if you need to just take one leg, that's a modification. Keep it strong. Keep that scoop. 4, 3, 2, and down with control. Woo. We're going to do that one again. This time we're going to add some little scissors. All right, so if you need to take just one leg, you can kind of take a little pulse and then make sure you switch sides. All right, so right here, I'm going to lift my arms, head and shoulders, one leg up, other leg up, and I'm going to take these little crisscrosses or scissors. Keep it strong, guys. Scoop that belly. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Knees in. Take a break. Woo. Good work, you guys. Bring this up and over. And I'm just going to turn to face you. Sitting up, shoulders back, nice and tall. So I'm going to take my legs just a tiny bit further open. I am going to turn and face my right leg. And on this one, I'm going to bring my hands slightly in front, so maybe a little closer toward my knee. I'm going to scoop my belly, and we're going to do some little leg pulses. Keep it strong, keep it tall. Now, even if your leg does not get off the floor, I want you to think about really engaging those quads. 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. We're going to turn to the other side, so little windshield wipers, anything you need. Those thighs might feel like they're just about to cramp. We're going to turn, face your left leg. I'm going to bring my hands slightly forward. Now, if you need to lean back a little bit, that is also a little bit of a modification, so just kind of to help you get that leg up. There's not a lot of space here. So we're going to sit up really tall, engage the top of the thigh, and pulse. Really strong, really tall. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and down. Giving those legs a little break. All right, so here's where it gets a little more fun. My idea of fun is not everyone else's idea of fun. So we're gonna scoop the belly. So I wanna think again about that hollow body, so kind of that rib to hip connection. I'm gonna lean back and lift both legs and pulse. Now, if you are only able to get them up and down, that's fine. All right, so scoop the belly. I'm gonna scoop, lean, and lift and pulse. 4, 3, 2, and down. Shoulders back. We'll do that one again. Lean it back, scoop that belly, and lift pulse. 4, 3, 2, and down. All right, guys. One last little thing. I think we can all get together with this one. Shoulders back. So I want you to imagine that you have 2 yoga blocks set right here. In fact, I'll just give you the visual. Shoulders nice and tall, or posture nice and tall. We are going to walk one leg over, other leg over. One leg out, other leg out. Now you can have your hands wherever you need them to assist you. Now I've got my yoga blocks flat. Want a little more challenge? Turn the yoga blocks in your mind on their end. Woo, see, I didn't make it. Scoop that belly, really engage. Feeling those quads. But you're not thinking about all those push-ups we did, are you? All right. Now, bring it back to center. And let's see if you can do doubles. So kind of like McDonald's arches, all right? So scoop that belly, up and out, up and in, up and out, up and in. 2 more, guys. Up and out, up and in. Last one. Bring it in. Ooh, bring it to a butterfly and stretch those quads. Good job, you guys. Just gonna take a little circle around to the front, get that low back in there a little bit. Now I'm just going to extend my left leg, turn my right heel to my bottom, and get this little quadricep stretch. Now if you need to, you can always lean out on your hip and pull the heel toward your bottom this way. Otherwise, just letting gravity, letting my body do that stretch. If this is too much on your knee, remember, lean out and get the other stretch this way. All right, take it the other side. So pulling the heel to your bottom, or sitting up nice and tall, pulling that heel to your bottom, stretching those quads. Bring both legs out front, shaking them out if you need that. We're going to inhale, exhale, slide, rounding through the back, reaching for the toes. If you're not quite at the toes, just reach for the ankles and think about the stretch in the glutes and the low back. Bring it up nice and tall, shoulders back. And I'm just gonna bring this under so that I can turn onto the ball of my foot, sinking your weight into your heels. I'm just gonna play with a little bit of balance here. We're gonna take this heel stretch. I'm gonna take my right hand and I'm just gonna take a little lift out of it. So hand on the floor if you need it. We're gonna take this little stretch and then bring it up and over, and finding a focal point somewhere you can fix your gaze, and then come back to center, find that balance, take that left hand down, right arm, just a little extension. This doesn't have to be super big, and then bring it down. Now, keeping this little heel, let's add our gaze. So your fingertips touch, and I'm just going to look along the horizon, chin to shoulder, look along the horizon. Now, if you can, take your hands away and look the horizon. Woo! Fingertips on the floor. Lift your tailbone and unfold into that stretch. Pedaling through the legs. Pressing both heels down. Slide your hands up and then fold. Bring it up nice and slow. Quick little tricep stretch. We're just going to alternate our grapevines. So reaching fingertips toward each other. Unwind. Other side. Reach. Last one. Go ahead and take both arms out, palms up, thumbs back. Now rotate it over, press it. And we'll take an easy little shoulder roll up and back. Everybody give yourself a big cleansing breath, arms up. And exhale everything. Thank you very much, guys. That was our conditioning section. Stick around for flexibility.